is my list of the scariest Doctor Who monsters, completely subjective, bear that in mind. Number 10 to me are the Cybermen. Now, the Cybermen are this frequently used antagonist like the Daleks. I put them on this list because of their origins. They are humans who have been upgraded into these mechanical beings, and among the many designs that the Cybermen have had, I think the two that are the strongest are the one way back in the William Hartnell era. They are very close to body horror, and of course the Cybers Industries one. These things really emphasize how scary a Cyberman is. Now, at a time I would have had these guys much higher. It's just their reappearance in the final Matt Smith episode is a bit of a letdown. I really preferred it in The Impossible Astronauts, where they were just these creatures who have manipulated memory and therefore influenced humanity. The Vasha Narada, the darkness is always scary, and the fact that these things lurk around in the shadows and they leave you with that design is so unsettling. The Empty Child is more scary for me because I just feel so unsettled by the fact that a child is in danger. I know a lot of people would have the Weeping Angels higher. I just really love the fact that these are creatures that you don't really see how they move and how they manipulate time. It's just a lot more interesting than simply having them snap your necks or something. That's still creepy, but not as good as that one. The Flood Monsters. This is probably the scariest design out of all of them. Not to mention the fact that you're faced with the scenario where you can't touch any water, and water is a very vital supply in order to survive. The Beast in the Pit, one of the best two-parters ever, and it's because of the mythology around this being. His inclusion in the series really sees an impact on the Doctor's beliefs. The whole mystery of the unknown is scarier than most things. This may be annoying people because I put the Midnight Entity at third. I still think this episode and the creature is gold in terms of how to create mystery. And when it made an appearance in the Well episode, it still is actually quite a scary force to be reckoned with, but they do actually have a photograph design of this creature, and that to me kind of ruins it. This one may be a bit of a cheese, but the 456 from Torchwood is so terrifying and so unsettling, I just couldn't leave it out. They are extraterrestrial, child kidnapping, drug traffickers. But my number one is really going to surprise a lot of people. It's the Tclophane. What these things are humans from the end of the universe, hoping to find a way to outlast even creation. What they found was a cold, desolate planet wrapped in darkness that forced them to turn into those things. Moreover, what's scary about these things is their origins. They come from us, they're humans. So the fact that they come back across all the years to slaughter their ancestors in order to escape the end of the universe really puts into complex perspective the duality of humanity and how selfish and desperate